Obviously, it wasn't one of our better performances on the year. We gave up 4 goals on the night. The biggest thing right now is we need to learn lessons from it. You know, DC came out, and you got to give them credit. They were intense. They played the game like it was a playoff game. Not to say that we didn't come out ready. I thought we were ready to play. I mean, just we made some sloppy mistakes, and we have to learn. I think the biggest lesson we learned on the night was the table's tight, and the rest of the way out, the playoffs have begun. So we need a good response this week with Houston, and we'll go from there with it. I think, anytime you get some time off, because the schedule becomes so crowded at times. Sometimes you're playing 3 games in 8 days, 3 games in 9 days, you get a chance to relax and get away. At this point in the year, I don't know if it's so much physical. A lot of it is mental. I think anytime the guys can get away a little bit, mentally it recharges you. And obviously you're in the last 9 games. You're down to the last 6, 8 weeks. So a lot of it is physically the guys are, in shape. Technically they're sound. Now it becomes the mental piece. And I think when you can get a little break and you get a few days off, I think, it recharges the mental piece of it. And I think it makes you hungry and excited to get back. Look, I think the first thing is we need to get a good response from the last game. I think, it's been 10 days since we played, so we've got to come out and we've got to show a better response from a standpoint of our home field, our home crowd. We need to get after them. Obviously, Houston plays Thursday in Honduras, in the CONCACAF, but that usually doesn't mean much because if you look at their lineup, they've been playing different guys. So I'm sure he's going to rest guys. I think they know the importance of the game as well as we do. It's a big game in our table on our side. Obviously with Montreal creeping up, and Columbus has got a big game tomorrow night, so things are tight, and the rest of the way out is going to be a dogfight. And I think Houston, the fight starts now, and every game here on out is going to be pretty much like a playoff game.